What is going on, SMB Nation? It is your boy TB here from SMB coming at you today. Nice green Monday today in the SP 500, Nasdaq 100. We're just going to jump right into it. We had a nice 2.5% day or 2.2% day on the Nasdaq with about a percent day on the S&P 500 to the upside. Crazy. We're getting bullish, baby. Things are getting very bullish here. It's very exciting to get bullish in this past stock market that we've had. I'm almost to the point where I can just be like, I don't care, nothing matters. I'm going calls. We're almost there. And I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to get into where I want to see the market get to before I am fully convinced that we can be bullish, what I need to see the Fed do, what I need to see from earnings. We're just going to get all right into that. But before I do that, I'd like to ask you all to drop a like on this video, drop a sub on the channel. I really appreciate it. See if we can get this channel growing a little bit. You know, I'm just here. I enjoy having people with me on this journey. This is the journey of the journeyman trader trying to learn how to do this thing, and it's been fun, and we've had our highs and our lows, and it's been a good time, and I enjoy having people to really cheer me on, you know. But yeah, anyways, so looking at the Nasdaq, we have been very bullish these past couple days on the Nasdaq on very high volume. All indicators are pointing up. FOMO is at all-time highs. I know people are FOMOing into the market like crazy right now, and I really don't blame them. We are seeing really good movement to the upside. But for me, what I need to see right now, not tomorrow, but soon, I need to see that Nasdaq. I need to see that puppy get above 296, 297. Let's call it 297. I need to see that. If we don't get above that, then obviously we're going to go back down. Or we can just, who knows, chop around 296 from 280 to 296. We can chop around there for the next 4 months. Who the hell knows, really? But that is where we need to see this rally ultimately shoot to. We need to get that. Because what have we done all year? And why have I been bearish this entire time? Because, or not all year, all of last year, since 2021, what have we been doing? We get these rallies. And what do these rallies do? They go straight up. Everything looks great. Everything is so joyous. Unicorns are real. The tooth fairy is real, and he is coming to put a call option under your pillow that will go 1,000%. That is what every one of these rallies has been. Yet, when you look at the actual rallies, except for back here in March, this is why March was such a bad rally. It was such a terrible bull trap because we got that higher high, we bounced, and we got the higher high above 370 on the Nasdaq. But then that was just a nasty fake out. We just went straight down from there. But other than that, all these rallies, what do? They always go up, they make a lower high, and then what ends up happening, we get a lower low. And that is the definition of a downtrend. And I don't fight the trend is my friend. And then what happens? We get a rally, we get a lower high, and then we get a lower low. And then we get a rally, like back here in August, which was fantastic. Everything was fine and dandy because we broke above this high. But then where do we rip up to? Oh, we didn't even get close to the previous rally. So this is what I look at. I look at the big rallies. That one, we didn't even get close to it. This one, didn't even get close to that one. Not even close. Then, Christ. And then we get another rally. What happens? Oh, we get another nice little rally. Hey, that's a cute little rally. And not even close to the high that we had over here. And then we get another rally. Oh, look at this. That's a nice rally. And not even close to that one. We come back down, but hey, we made a higher low there. That's pretty nice, right? And then, oh, hey, we got above 284 up here. But this big rally ultimately culminated in a lower high. Still lower than over here. Still lower than the August one. But then what do? We pull back. And we get a nice basing, this nice basing pattern, this curl up. The market bases and curls up. That's huge. That is really what you have to see. You have to see this consolidation with the curling up and then follow through with big volume. That's exactly what's happened. But if this is going to be another major rally, we have to get above the previous rally. Because if we don't do that, what are we in? We're still in that downtrend. And that is really what I'm waiting for. That's why I know the FOMO is just all-time high. Some stocks like NVDA are up almost 100% off their bottoms. They're just going crazy. AMD is up so much. I mean, the FOMO is just at all-time highs, and that's completely normal. It's completely human. But I need to see that major rally finally go higher than one of the past major rallies, which is what the market has failed to do time and time again. At least, I mean, for this past calendar year, it just failed to do that. If you look at the S&P, I feel like it's even clearer on the S&P. Yeah, oh my God, it is. Yeah, it's way worse on the S&P. So you get the rally, you get the lower high, big rally, lower high, big rally, lower high. Now where are we? Big rally. We still haven't gotten the higher high, but we have gotten the same thing like we did on the Nasdaq, where you saw that very strong basing with consolidation. Market curls up. We get high volume. We're right at that trend line. Oh baby, we're almost there. But we have not beaten the last peak, the last big rally. We haven't gotten above it yet. So that's why I'm not like just jumping up and down, yay, the bear market's over, because we just haven't seen the follow through yet. And now we know these bear market rallies can just be vicious, straight up. I mean, this isn't even close to the biggest rally that we had in 2022. I mean, the market went 19% from the bottom back in August. We're only, what are we at? We're not even close to it. Yeah, I mean, we're at like 16%. So this isn't even the biggest rally that we've seen. Not even close to it, especially on the Nasdaq. I think the Nasdaq went, yeah, Nasdaq bounced 25% back in August. What are we up now? Oh, we're up 14% off the bottoms on the Nasdaq. So this isn't like, oh yeah, we're way off the bottoms. Everything's so bullish. This isn't even close to that. We're only 14% off the bottoms, which in like relative to these past rallies, that's really not that much. I mean, back in March we had 16%. We've seen larger rallies in the past, and we've seen sentiment in the past seem so bullish. Everything seems so bullish. So we're right back at that moment. And now the important part is, does this turn into another one of those moments where we inevitably just get hit in the face by reality? You know, Jay Powell comes out and slaps us right in the face with his nutsack and says, ha, bitch, there go your calls, and rug pulls the whole market. Will that happen again, or is this the real one? Is this the end of it? I want to talk about why I think it could be, why I think it might not be, play a little devil's advocate. I'm not going to pick either side because I'm going to be dead fucking wrong no matter what side I pick. But what we have to see is we got to see some good earnings. If earnings start this tomorrow, we get Microsoft earnings. If those come out just terrible and just tank the stock, then this rally is going to have a tough time. But is it going to be a moment where everyone just loads puts, everything just goes straight down, or is it just going to be a small dip? Because we could be back at buy the dip mode. We've gotten dips. We had a nice dip today, and it got bought up on the Nasdaq. Shit, we saw from 290 straight down to 287.50. That's a pretty solid dip intraday, but it just got bought up, baby. No one cared. It just got bought up, so we're back at buy the dip. But we have to see good earnings. We have to see have the FOMC meeting that's on the 1st of February, Wednesday of next week. We got to listen very carefully to that. If they confirm what we already know, because the market is just priced in that the Fed is going to pivot soon-ish. And it is priced in that they're going to just do 2 more 25 basis point hikes. So God forbid if Powell came out and if Powell comes out and he is not in a good mood and he decides to really rug pull the market and they do 50 basis points, then that would, oh my God, dude, we dump 7% a day. I mean, I'm not even joking. Because that's how delicate this rally is. It's so delicate that everything is just going perfectly. We're getting these massive tech layoffs. If we get any bad news, you know, we're getting lower inflation. We're getting tech layoffs, which are bullish, apparently. We're getting, we're seeing that the soft landing apparently can happen. But we thought all these things back in August, didn't we? We thought the exact same things. We saw the stocks go up 20% off their bottoms. And what happened? Fake out. Goes straight down. So this is what I'm really worried about, but really price action looks so bullish right now. It's hard. I'm going to ignore the noise, ignore the bearish thesis. I'm just going to stay bullish so long as the chart stays bullish. I'll get bearish once the chart goes bearish. I thought the chart went bearish back here, but you know, every play isn't going to go your way. All you can do is control your risk. I controlled my risk. I lost like $170 and, that's fine. I don't care. Whatever. Obviously I'd love to win $170, but that's trading. If you're scared of losing money while you're trading, you're going to lose money. And that's ultimately what sets real traders apart from people that try it and fail, is that they're too scared to lose money. They're playing too scared. And it's different. There's a difference between using good risk reward and that's just be like flat out scared of losing money. So anyways, we got to see Powell come out and say some nice things. If he doesn't, then we're going to shit the bed. But it is hard to imagine that Powell is going to come out and pump the market after it's been doing this. After for the past like 12 trading sessions, it's just been going straight up. It's hard to imagine that. We also have PCE inflation come out this Friday, which if that comes in hot, then that will be fresh in the mind of the FOMC people, a hot PCE, which is the one that they actually look at. They don't care about CPI. They don't care about PPI. They only look at PCE. So if that comes out hot on Friday, which I doubt it will, then that could be very bad. But these are what ifs. Playing devil's advocate here. But these are all things we have to watch out for. And then oil. In my opinion, oil is the most important thing right now. We are seeing oil make a nice little move to the upside. We have seen oil make a bit of a push off these lows. And really, I mean, a solid push, actually. We've come, it's bounced 20% off of lows, oil. And like I've said before, if you watch my videos, I've said the big thing pushing inflation down has been the drop in gas prices. That has been huge. We have seen a like 40% drop in the price of oil. Of course, that affects everything. That affects your groceries. That affects how much it costs to ship stuff. That really can push inflation down quite a bit. But I've been saying, well, now that we have priced that in, that inflation comes down when oil comes down, what if oil stops going down? Will inflation stop going down? Because it has been getting pushed down mainly by oil. We know service inflation is still going up. Your haircuts, your car washes, that inflation is still steadily going up. Your rent, your car payment, all that crap is still going up. So are we going to see inflation continue to go down at this pace? What if next month we get a CPI that's hotter than expectations? Because now CPI expectations are so low, we're expecting deflation. What if we get one where inflation ticks up 0.5%? Oh God, here we go again. These are all just what ifs. But right now, in my opinion, oil is the most important chart you can look at right now, because we have gotten a higher low on oil with a higher high on the daily chart, and it is looking like it is breaking out to the upside. And that is very scary, because if we see oil get anywhere near the prices that it was back here, then the entire bullish thesis is done. The entire bear market thesis is over. Or the entire thought that the bear market is over would be killed by oil shooting back up to these levels up here, $120 a barrel. If that were to happen, that would just be, we're done. We're seeing SPY like 320. But it doesn't look like that's happening, but it's just something to watch out for. I wouldn't just, if you just get stupid bullish right now, where you just think everything's just going to go straight up, you could get smoked again, and you have to be cautious. You have to not be greedy. Don't let the FOMO get you. They want the FOMO to get you. They want you to FOMO. I feel a little bit of FOMO. It's only human to feel FOMO. If you see the market go straight up and you're not in calls, it's only human. It's about how you react to that feeling. It's not about not feeling it. You can't make FOMO go away. You're always going to feel it, but it's how do I make my decisions based off of that feeling? And that is why I'm an idiot and I don't have any fucking thing at all, and I'm not making any money. But so anyways, let's look at the stocks that I like to the upside. Right now, Square has such an incredible setup to the upside. It is almost stupid. And now, for people that traded through 2021 and 2020, you are programmed to see bullish setups and be like, oh yeah, we're going to go up off of that. For me, I've only traded through 2022, and I've gotten roasted by setups I thought were bullish, and then they immediately flip on me. So that is where a lot of my bias comes from, is that I've only known this painful market, and that is tough. It's like if you learn how to ride a bike on a gravel road, and then you go to ride a bike on a pavement road, you're going to be like, whoa, what is this? I can go a lot faster. I don't fall over every 10 seconds when I'm driving on this smooth pavement, and it can be a little weird. You can be like, wow, this is strange. I don't know if I like this. That's really where I'm at mentally right now, is I'm just like, wait a second, stock's going to actually go up? You can actually buy a stock and it might go up? It could go up in value? That's fucking crazy. So that's where my head has been. But right now, just no bias whatsoever, except to the upside, because it looks so good to the upside. Square looks fantastic to the upside, just immensely good to the upside. We've gotten a higher high with a higher low on this daily, and we are now breaking through. I told you all about that 76.67 level on Square. We're breaking through that, and now we are just sending it, and we just are sending it. I imagine Square could make a move straight up to 93.33, but we know sellers are waiting up here. But really, my big bullish confirmation on Square is that we were back above that 200-day moving average, and we have not been back. We haven't been above that since November of 2021, and we are finally. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing on Square as I said with the indexes, where Square was going straight down. There was no basing. That's why this March rally was all BS. That's why this like even July and August one was BS, because we didn't see that big consolidation, like big basing, you know, where the market just like chops around, it settles down, and then it pushes out. And that's all Square has been doing for the past like 4 months. It's just consolidating in this range down here. We got a nice basing pattern. We are starting to break up to the upside on high volume. Square looks just beautiful to the upside. Absolutely perfect to the upside. So I love Square to the upside. I'm targeting $92. If we break above that, then Square can see such a crazy short squeeze that it's gonna knock your socks off. NVIDIA looks great to the upside as well. And it's weird saying that because NVIDIA has looked very good to the upside before, and it has been disappointing. But NVIDIA with a massive, and I'm almost so worried about this massive inverse head and shoulders that's almost too obvious, but it looks like it's falling through. We're right at that neckline. Look at that. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to draw on the chart. I want to move it. We're right at that neckline like I told you all about. So we haven't been above 196 on NVIDIA since June. That's how important that is to get out above that. And if we do get out above that, NVIDIA is going to see such a quick short squeeze to the upside. It is going to be insane. We're going to shoot up to about 260, I can imagine. 260. This ain't no joke. And now I could see us. We rip above here. We bounce off of this consolidation zone right here. Come down maybe a little bit and then shoot back up here. And we just fill this gap. You can see this volume gap right here. Look at this volume gap. That volume gap, you see that? You see how fast we went through that? When things go through that price, when we move through prices that quickly, it means it's very illiquid up there. There aren't a lot of sell orders, but the buys can go fast through there. And we have a gap above 227. I mean, NVIDIA can shoot through this so quickly. Yeah, I don't even need to explain. It's NVIDIA. It's very volatile, but it looks great to the upside. Tesla, let's talk about Tesla. So Tesla's broken out of this falling channel that it was in, and it also looks like it wants to just shoot out to the upside and squeeze a bunch of shorts. We have gotten the breakout above 124, which was where it bounced, tested that, and same idea on Tesla. When you just fall straight down like a falling knife, when you just go straight down like that, it makes it much quicker and easier to just go straight back through it because there wasn't a lot of consolidation. Meanwhile, when you see like, let's see back, where do we have some good consolidation? But when you see like consolidation like this, it makes it harder to go through that level because you see that consolidation, and then what happens? You go through it, and then you consolidate. You go back into that consolidation zone, and then you continue to consolidate. But when there was no consolidation zone, like over here, like there's zero consolidation here. That means you can go straight back up through it without any consolidation. How crazy is that? So Tesla, I love it. Up to the upside. My target's 180 on Tesla right now. What else do we got? Google. So Google is it looks nice to the upside. Also breaking a trend line. Also giving us a higher low, but we need to wait and see if we can get a higher high above 103 on Google. If we get a higher high above that, I love Google to the upside to go to fill this gap at 110. And Google has also broken its downtrend line here. Look at that. I mean, that one's not perfect, I guess. Maybe that's the trend line. Maybe that's what we're running up to. I don't know. But Google, I mean, it looks good. And really, I could go through every tech stock and tell you why it looks good. But all I need to do is show you the Nasdaq. And yeah, the Nasdaq looks great. Obviously, Nasdaq looks great. Now we have support at 287.50 on the Nasdaq. We know that we have resistance at 290, big cycle level on the Nasdaq. But then we got to get above 291.50. That's the next big one. And then we just have this massive, just big old supply zone right there. Just a bunch of sell orders sitting right there. But yeah, we get above 297, man. I'm just saying it. I'm saying if we get above that, it's going to be crazy. We're going to see a nutso rally. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Did I talk about SPY? That's all I got for you guys. Things look good. I don't know what to say. if you're bearish and you're trying to short it, you got to just cut your losses now, because I think we're on the brink of a crazy, stupid rally to the upside. But it would take a lot for me to get bearish at this point. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to get bearish at this point, really. Like, I'm sitting here like, how could we possibly get bearish unless we just bounce off this trend line again tomorrow? We just gap down tomorrow and we bounce off the trend line again. That would be crazy. But yeah, anyways, folks, things look good to the upside. Bears are gone. They went into hibernation, man. But I urge you to be patient. Do not enter any like year out calls until we're above 410, because if we just fail at 410 and just come back down, back through 400, then things don't look good then. Things look very bad then. That's why I'm waiting. But I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But thanks for watching. Drop a like and a comment. I'll see y'all later. I'll upload tomorrow for sure. Try to upload tomorrow. Let's keep it going. See you guys.